Hey y'all, it's Chelios. Today I will be telling you the story of how I blissfully got fired from Lowe's. Uh, I hated my job for a while. Of course, in the beginning it was exciting. I had a new job and all that. Um, One day, this guy he's in tools, and in Lowe's, there's only one way in and out of tools for security purposes, which is probably a fire hazard, but whatever. Fucking Lowe's. So this guy, I'm at my computer. I'm in the same aisle he is, and I guess I was focused. I got a call from hardware, which was just over the wall from tools, and my coworker Terry told me, "Hey, do you know that there's somebody climbing your two-story racking?" Uh, and he put his finger hole in the he put his finger in the finger hole banners. So the finger hole banners are backstock, and we use ladders to get to them. And any adult human being would have the common sense to go up to the person that's in the same aisle and ask them, "Hey, could you show me your top stock of whatever the fuck he was looking for?" Instead, I get a call, and I look over really quick. I hang up the phone, and from a distance, I'm like, "Hey, you know I speak English, right?" And he's like, "What?" I'm like, "I speak English. You can talk to me. Why were you climbing on my two-story racking? You're not at a playground. What are you, 5?" And he comes up and he's like, "This is how you talk to your customers? Like, this is how I talk to my childish customers that think that they can just do whatever. You could have gotten hurt. You are a liability." "Oh, I can't believe the way you're talking to me," he said. "I'm going to tell you, store manager." And fuck that store manager. But anyways, I told him, I'm like, "Good. Tell you, store manager. Tell on yourself, please." So he went, told the store manager. Later on that evening, I'm back in hardware, and I have my ladder in the middle of an aisle, so it's not in the way of anybody because the aisles are pretty wide. And I have it locked and the chain up, and I'm the one that made the signs, or just I connected the signs to the chain, put the chain on the fucking ladder. Do not use for employees only, right? So this ebony lady, I really didn't know of a better way to ask her this, but she was sitting on my ladder, and that's against the rules. That's a liability too. Anything can happen. So I said, "Hi, can you get off my ladder, please?" And she said, "What did you say to me? Can you get off my ladder, please? It's not a seat, and there was a sign up saying that you can't be on it. Is that how you talk to customers?" And I told her, "I'm not sure how nice I can be about, I don't know of a nicer way to ask you this, but I need you off my ladder. Could you please get off my ladder? I'm going to talk to your manager, your store manager." "Okay, good. Tell on yourself. Go ahead." So, uh, it was like a couple days after that, I got wind that a good friend of mine just got fired, and she said that they were looking for me. Uh, and it was the end of my shift, so I just booked it. And then the next day or the next work day happened, and maybe like an hour and a half in to my shift, I I was pulled into the store manager at the time of that Lowe's, Jared's office, and the assistant manager. His name's escaping me. I knew him only from Lowe's, but he was kind of useless. But anyways, so they're both in the office. The assistant manager is behind Jared. Jared's at his desk, and Jared is explaining the complaints that he got from the customers that I was real with. Believe me, I was at the end of my fucking rope. I was so tired of dealing with customers. So I let him explain and everything, and I was very quiet and just let him, take the stage basically. So then he gets to the point where, so at this point we're gonna have to separate. So I got up, I put my hand out, and he looked down. He put his hand. We shook hands. I put my hand on top of our hands. And I was like, to new beginnings. And then he looks back at the assistant manager. Like they didn't expect that. I'm pretty sure they did not expect that. I'm pretty sure that people get upset when they get fired. I was so fucking happy. The Friday the 13th following after that, in November of 2015, I got a job anyways. Better, more hours, more paying. But yeah, that's I was rude to a lot of customers that were, somewhat difficult, but I'm a bipolar bear, so not a lot needs to set me off, and I didn't have the right medication. Back then I didn't even know I was bipolar back then. So there were several encounters where I would tell customers, stop shaking your keys in my face. I'm not a baby. Because I was in hardware and I'd have to make keys, rekey locks and shit. And there was even a customer, he was being kind of sarcastic with me, and I'm trying to help him. And I called him, or I said, okay, jackal. And he looked at me. And I was kind of waiting for him to say something about it. Because the only thing missing from Jack and Hole is the ass, but it's not missing. He's right in front of me. I probably would have said that had he said something, but it kind of taken him back. Fuck customer service, dude. Retail sucks, and I'm so glad that I don't work in retail anymore, especially Lowe's. The people, except for the store manager, even like, yeah, everybody pretty much I forged great friendships with, I hung out with, even after we got fired, because there was a couple of us that got fired, and or a few of us actually, they were kind of cleansing it out, and thank God for that. I was losing my damn mind, and I certainly did not want to work there anymore, and I wasn't gonna quit. I haven't quit smoking. Nobody likes a quitter, for other reasons too. Unemployment would have been nice, but I got a job pretty quick, so I didn't need it. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the story. Alright, ta-ta for now.